my whole life all for oh, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Oh. Wise men say only fools oh, shall I stay? Would it be oh, fine? Falling in like a river flows surely to the sea.
Oh man. Oh, I'm crying already, Jules. I got tears in my eyes.
Me too.
Wow, welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. This is surreal and crazy in all kinds of ways. What are you doing to me, kids? So hello everyone. It's been such a day already. It's been great getting to know all of you. And it's so awesome to see all of you here celebrating these two as such a wonderful couple. The three of us are going to have a cry fest up here. As you can see, it's already started, so please feel free to join us in the festivities. I do have tissues in my binder up here. But if one of us goes down, we're all going to go down together, okay? I just want to go ahead and remind everyone that we're going to have an unplugged wedding today, so at the request of the bride and groom, if you could just go ahead and turn off your phones. Our wonderful photographer, Meg, is going to capture all of our moments for us, so she'll have us covered on that sense. But it's really an understatement to say that today's such a special day, because of course it is. Thank you for letting us share it with the two of you. This is so special. I think I can speak on behalf of everyone and say that we both love you so much, or we love you both so much, and I hope that you continue to feel that love today. And nostalgic as well for all that your relationship has been and all that it's going to continue to be as well. Before I start, I just want to take a quiet moment to invite you all to reflect in whatever way you feel comfortable. So if you want to go ahead and close your eyes and pray, or just kind of sit quietly, that would be great. To the blessed powers that be, and to God above. In the past we took to arrive here today together. Thank you. Thank you for giving us these moments and guiding us here to celebrate Julia and Blake, and how the two paths are converging with words today, but converged long ago with love. Let this space be filled with warmth as we celebrate the strong partnership that Blake and Julia have. Almighty bless and keep Julia and Blake in your hands as we walk this path with them and with us. Let our words and our hearts be true to what we know and what you have promised to us. In the name of the blessed powers that be, God above, and all of the paths that led us here. Amen. Whew. All right. If anyone has any reason to believe Blake and Julia should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace. Jackie? Unfortunately, your name's not written into the script, so we're going to have to go ahead and move past that one. But thanks for the try. I'm sure they're flattered. As I was preparing for this day, I found myself really reflecting upon what I knew about Julia and Blake and what they already have within themselves. I struggled to think of what kind of story or anecdote that I could tell that would encapsulate the two of them, but I found myself really starting at the beginning. I want to frame this story with a verse from Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. This verse is all about God accompanying you through life, but it's also talking about reassurance in the many forms it can take. For some people, that's God through religion, and for others, that's families, friends, mentors, and especially partners. Sometimes it can be a combination of both. This passage also speaks to God's promises to his people, and that with belief, all that you want or long for will come to you. Jules and Blake taught me a great lesson about this, and it's the idea of preparing for what is to come and never losing focus on that. For context, and for those of you who don't know me, Jules and I are longtime college friends, and we have been through quite a lot together. When Jules was a junior in college, I was a senior, and we were both braving particularly challenging waters that happened to be very similar. Over lunch, I remember Jules telling me about Blake, this guy she just met on a dating app who was different than the others, and who looked just like Louis from One Direction, which, Blake, by the way, you definitely do. I remember asking her what was so different, and she just kind of smiled and shook her head like she didn't have an answer. She explained to me that she'd been praying for a future partner for a long time now. Not just for a relationship to fall into her lap or for a picture-perfect boyfriend, but for the health, happiness, and safety of her future husband. That was remarkable. It really changed everything for me. Jules really put the whole partnership thing into perspective. She wanted her partner to be prepared to enter this relationship filled with love just as she was prepared to do. Now Blake, on the other hand, was just preoccupied with getting Jules to respond to his barrage of messages. So in a way, you could say that they were both moving forward with the other in mind. Blake, of course, never once lost focus. I remember hearing that Blake's famous quote goes something like, quote, "Julia, you are the white whale of dating apps." And I think what he meant to say is, Julia, you're rare, you're awe-inducing, you're incredibly valuable, and what I've spent my whole life looking for.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I meant.
Just read between the lines. You two were preparing to receive each other in love before you even knew it. And here we find ourselves today, celebrating the promises that you're about to make to each other and those you've already made. You're promising to share priorities and goals, to accompany each other through rough waters, and to celebrate life's joys and parties together. We're so happy for you. Now, before I continue to cry even more, I'm going to go ahead and invite the groom and bride to exchange the vows you've written for one another.
Oh, boy.
Blake, would you like to begin?
I would, yes. Thank you.
David, I love you more than words can express, and marrying you is the best decision I will ever make. I know that our relationship will always be loving and full, and to make that true, I have a few promises to you. I promise to be your biggest supporter and have open ears for you. I promise always to let you touch your toes so they don't get cold. I promise that you will be my top priority. I promise to look forward to date night until we're 90. I also wrote a doodle. There's two little bears. It says marriage bears, in case you wanted to know. I promise to be there for you in the good times and then the not so good times, because even on my worst days, there's still my high and what I'm grateful for. I promise to wake up early so we can have some good snuggles before the day starts. Most importantly, I promise that I'll always be your best friend. I love you most, baby. No take facts.
All right, Julia, it's your turn. Oh boy.
Blake,
first met, you didn't care about my classes or papers. You cared why. You asked how I wanted to change the world or what faith means to me. You welcomed me with nothing but patience, gratitude, and empathy into your life. And no matter how late I was to our date or how busy you were just always happy to be with me. Since that sweet little date in Harrisburg, you taught me so much about life, love, and happiness. You have not only healed my cracks from my past, you made me brand new. Your encouragement has made me the woman I am today. A strong, independent woman, except for when the jar is too tight. And even then, you leave it half done to give me credit. Today, tomorrow, and every day, I vow to be your best friend on every adventure we take. I vow to be your wife and to remind you daily how much I love you. But most of all, I vow to be your home. A person you can always come back to for comfort, safety, and unconditional love.
Alright, Blake and Julia, please join hands. Blake, under the eyes of God and all who join us today, do you take Julia to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you vow to offer unconditional love and support to her as long as you live?
I do.
Julia, under the eyes of God and all who join us today, do you take Blake to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do. Oh, sorry.
Do you vow to offer unconditional love and support to him as long as you live?
I do.
Well, good. It's glad that we're on the same page there. Can we get the rings to proceed to just as a circle has no beginning and no end, your love and dedication to each other will be infinite in scope. Let these rings be a physical reminder of your past, your present, and your future together, a timeless reminder of the connection you share. Blake, please repeat after me. I, Blake, give you Julia.
I, Blake, give you Julia.
This ring is a symbol
This ring as a symbol
of my unwavering love and dedication.
of my unwavering love and dedication.
Everything I am is yours,
Everything I am is yours,
and all that you are I shall cherish.
and all that you are I shall cherish.
Sit down with this guy.
Julia, please repeat after me. I, Julia, give you Blake.
I, Julia, give you Blake.
This ring is a symbol
This ring is a symbol
of my unwavering love and dedication.
of my unwavering love and dedication.
Everything I am is yours,
Everything I am is yours,
and all that you are I shall cherish.
and all that you are I shall cherish.
Alright, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Maryland, I happily pronounce Blake and Julia husband and wife. Blake, kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ross.
Let's stay up until 4 a.m. I gotta work tomorrow, but I'll be calling in. I'd rather be with you, cancel all your plans, and I'm sure your boss will understand. And if he doesn't let me talk to him, I'm a smooth talker like a New Yorker. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do for ya. Hey, yeah. I feel like Jesse because I'm so excited. Yeah, she likes my jokes, so I'm not embarrassed. Hey, why are you dating if you don't want marriage? Let's be awkward and we're together. Before you leave, I gotta